live on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, and looking to stay unbeaten against this team. A win here would get them off to a 2-0 start in this 4-game season series.
And, Greg, it also would solidify their advantage in this matchup. I mean, they want to show, hey, last time was no fluke. This is the way it's going to be all the time. Getting that W could drive that point home.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he's good on the second. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Miami now. It's a three-point game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
Here's Freak, following the score by Miami. Here's Varejao, and he converts the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Whiteside. 9-point game his last outing. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Back to Whiteside. It's deflected. James against Dragic. LeBron dishes to Irving. Passes it to Freak. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Bosh grabs the miss.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
It's stolen by Dragic. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
He dishes it to Whiteside. The drive by Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Varejao with a screen on Dragic. Here's Freak. Sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Dragic, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. He feeds it to Whiteside. Outside Dragic. Bosh, the screen. Passed away. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Freak. And here we go, Freak heading to the hoop. And James throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's Wade, following the basket by LeBron James. Floats one up. Love grabs the board.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Shot's good. Freak's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Miami, Winslow's checked in for Whiteside. Tyler Johnson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Goran Dragic. And Miami has possession following the three-point attempt by Freak. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Bosch kicks to Winslow. Dang for 3. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Galloway following the basket by Freak. Galloway, the pass to Bosch. Bosch, double team. There's Galloway. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Bosch. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Thompson. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bosch can't hit. Cleveland leading by 8. Freak dishes to Williams. Now here's Freak. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Golden State. That's good.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's...
Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there,
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here's Freak and his thoughts on the current coaching staff. Clark, in your mind, how important is good coaching and a good coaching staff in today's NBA?
Extremely important, Kevin. The players win the game.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Verejao. Love comes in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for J.R. Smith. And a new group in for the Heat. Dang is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Tony Snell. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Goran Dragic. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Ilyasova in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He had 27 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His great outing kept the team's hot streak going in what has been a strong stretch of games for this team. We'll see if they can continue that here, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's Bosch, and it's Freak with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Releases. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. And for the Heat, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Galloway kicks to Bosch. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And 11 points for Chris Bosch.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
There's the pick. Freak. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. The Heat trail by 7. Johnson right side. Bosch the screen. Galloway the pass to Johnson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Johnson's got his first points of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron dishes to Freak. Drills the three-pointer.
They're starting to get a little triple happy. Falling in love with that three-pointer.
Starting to cast them up a bit too often here in the second.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ilyasova against Bosch. There's Winslow, and that one is stuffed right through.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Galloway. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne.
The second half beginning in just a moment.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He's got 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked him down.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Dang in at the 3 spot. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Cavaliers with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's 23 points for Freak.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Wade, good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Freak passes to Irving. Well, wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 16. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Bosch. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Irving dishes to Freak. In the corner, it's James. Moves back up. And that one's good. Freak's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And 1:07 left in the third. Galloway, the pass to Johnson. The dish to Whiteside. Bosch, the screen. Whiteside kicks to Galloway. Outside Bosch. 5 on the clock. Dishes to Galloway. And stolen by Love. Here's Smith. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case.